Dear Aries, 2026, the year of identity reshaping within major collective changes. You are not living this year in isolation from the world, but within a collective transformation that directly impacts you. Saturn in Aries tests the self and identity. Neptune in Aries brings confusion, inspiration, and a search for meaning. Jupiter's transit from Cancer to Leo will provide indirect support followed by public confrontation. Uranus in Gemini brings radical change in thought and communication. Pluto in Aquarius reshapes your social environment and your role within it. You are changing from the inside, while the world changes around you. General energy 2026 is the year to redefine who you are, but not in a romantic or easy way. Saturn demands maturity and discipline. Neptune opens the door to doubts and existential questions. Pluto forces breaks with people or roles. Uranus changes your way of thinking and communicating. Jupiter amplifies results, successes, or mistakes. You may sometimes feel you are not in the right place, or that your speed is slower than usual, but this is because you are being reprogrammed, not hindered. Work and money, between silent construction and public testing. Saturn and Neptune in your sign bring new responsibilities, professional pressure, and need to prove competence. Jupiter in Cancer, until June 30th, focuses on stability, financial foundations, job security, and support from family or roots. Jupiter in Leo, after June 30th, brings opportunities for visibility and professional expansion, but also amplification of any mistakes and tests of pride. Uranus in Gemini brings sudden changes in work methods, fields related to communication, learning, media, and smart projects. Avoid financial risks during Mercury retrogrades. Autumn, with Venus and Mercury retrograde, will be a time of questioning. Gains in 2026 are cumulative, not instant. Love and relationships. Transformation towards authenticity. Pluto in Aquarius operates a relational sorting, with people exiting your life, and a change in your vision of belonging and partnership. Venus in 2026 tests the sincerity of relationships. There is no room for emotional politeness. The most delicate period is from October 3rd to November 14th, 2026, when Venus begins its retrograde in Scorpio then Libra, and Mercury is retrograde in Scorpio from October 24th to November 13th. Return of an old relationship, revelation of repressed feelings, risk of impulsive and erroneous decisions. Remember that Jupiter is in Leo in the second half of the year, favoring commitment or the start of a new romantic relationship. Health and energy. Silent pressure is more dangerous than explosion. Saturn in your sign means fatigue and physical heaviness. Neptune brings sensitivity and energy dispersion. Mars in Aries, April 9th to May 19th, brings high energy but a risk of haste and accidents. Be attentive to the head, nerve pressure, muscles, and sleep. Health in 2026 needs regularity, not impulsiveness. Eclipses seasons for 2026. February 17th, solar eclipse in Aquarius. Change in your social environment, future goals, decision to withdraw or clarify your position. August 12th, total solar eclipse in Leo. Axis of love, partnerships and public confrontations. Fateful decision, with no turning back possible. Periods of strength. April to May, high energy, as Mars, your ruling planet, will transit your sign. Then, July to September, expansion and opportunities for visibility, as Jupiter will enter in Leo at the end of the year, heightened awareness, and clearer maturity. On other side, periods of caution will be from February to March, internal pressure and heavy Saturn, then at autumn, sensitive emotional and financial decisions. Beware of any decision motivated by the need to prove your worth. My advice for 2026. You are not slowing down because you are weak, but because you are being reshaped to lead with awareness. Choose patience, and you will go further than expected.